weeks, or does this every month? Why are you like this? Alright, make sure you can hear me nice and good. Turn that microphone up a little bit. Alright, now you can hear the music nice and good. Might have to talk over it. No, I think everything will be good. So, as soon as I verify that, we'll get started. There we go. We're good. Yeah, I need to change that soon. Alright, let's get started then. So Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter number 63 came out earlier today. Damn, Toyotaro actually managed to make everyone happy. You know, except for like the fringe people that want Vegeta to win everything because they foolishly believe he should be the main character. Yeah, fuck them, but other than that, if you're reasonable, then everyone should be pleased here. Of course, I'm going to get into like some of the cool parts in a little bit, because there was one part I really liked, which you can see on screen, and I'll get into that in a moment. But first of all, what are my general thoughts on the chapter? I think it's definitely a good conclusion to the Moro Arc, unless Toyotaro fucks it up, and he pulls a Dragon Ball Super episode 66, to where it's like, it turns out Moro isn't actually defeated, and he's going to blow up the planet now because he can totally do that. Or like Toyotaro setting it up from, like, if he's setting it up for like the end of this chapter, because it kind of gave me like Spirit Bomb versus Frieza vibes. I'm not gonna lie. So, unless Moro comes back next chapter, and like actually Goku unlocks Super Ultra Instinct 2 or something, and yeah, as long as something like stupid like that doesn't happen, then I think it's safe to say that this will go down as the best arc in Dragon Ball Super. Of course, we don't know that. Like, we don't know how it's going to end yet, because the arc actually ends next month with Chapter 67. So, yeah, general thoughts, great chapter. Everyone should be satisfied with this one. And I think this is by far Dragon Ball Super's best arc. Now on to, I guess, the more general, I guess, negatives I had with this chapter. Maybe it's because of when I read it, but I think like the action in the early bit. Actually, never mind. The action was fine. I thought it was kind of cool how everyone pitched in. Like we even got to see people like Yamcha, Ten, and some of the other characters do something, all contributing to the final win. And hell, they even let Majin Buu do something. Which, if you guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned this a whole lot, but I am a Majin Buu. I like Majin Buu a lot. I'm not sure if I'd say he's one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters, but he's definitely up there. I was super pissed we didn't get to do anything in the tournament, and I'm super glad that Majin Buu, or in this case Daikaio, got to do something for the first time in like 20 years. What's that? Vegeta should have gotten a win because he hasn't gotten one in 18 years. Well, boo-hoo. At least Vegeta got Android 19. In every fight Boo's been in, he's lost, so he deserved this. Anyway, I thought the climax was super cool. What? Oh wait. Oh right, we're still in the negative section. As far as like negatives for this chapter go, I would say, I don't really have too much negatives for this chapter. I guess you could say like Beerus and Whis didn't get to do anything because they were suddenly rushed off because of the Grand Priest. Like if you were really waiting to see Beerus, like full power Beerus in action, I guess you'd be disappointed. But I mean, what did Beerus even do this arc anyway? Oh, and then there's the thing that some people might complain about. It's like Susanoo Goku. It's like, oh, Dragon Ball ripped off Naruto. It's like, just no, I guess. It's like just because it's like the Susanoo is not an original idea to Naruto. And if you go and actually look at, like, a good way to understand this would be like watching Spy Kage's video on the Susanoo, where he slightly goes into like near the beginning bit, like where Kishimoto got the idea. So yeah, the Susanoo is not something that is wholly original to Naruto, and even if it was, well, it's not like Naruto hasn't ripped off Dragon Ball before, if you want to go that route. With characters like Son Goku, the Four Tails, and I think you could argue Momoshiki and Kinshiki's whole dynamic with the like Vegeta and Nappa thing. But I'm not gonna get into this because this is not a video about Boruto. This is a video about Dragon Ball Super. I personally think that the whole Susanoo Goku, which I guess is what I'm calling him now, was a really good idea, because that's one of the things we haven't gotten really in any canon Dragon Ball material. I mean, we almost got that in Dragon Ball GT, but they just like the anime staff decided, nah, let's not have the two giant gold monkeys duke it out, because that would be too cool. But Toyotaro actually gave us a fight like that. As far as negatives? As far as other negatives go, I don't think I really have any. The only thing I can think of is, yeah, I don't really have any. It was a cool chapter. You should really read it. But I guess now onto the more general positive stuff. Again, I really love that everyone got to help out. Especially with Daikaio, and Oob. I think that, like someone pointed out, that was a great way to set up to set up the going past the end of Z, which is, yeah, that's a possibility being the next arc. I'm not sure if Toyotaro's going to go that route, but that's a possibility. Oh yeah, there was one thing I wanted to mention. There were some people saying that this chapter was just too crazy and, like, made no sense. And, I mean, you know who you are, but no, I guess that's the only answer I can really give to that. Just no? Are you saying that you don't think, like, you want Dragon Ball Super to be, like, just another tournament? You want everything to be like the Tournament of Power where it's all boring and the anime did it 1,000 times better? Is that really what you want? I mean, okay, but I'm gonna continue having fun with whatever cracked out stuff Toyotaro's been smoking. So I guess have fun with that. But anyway, back to the positives. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go over that again. I do kind of like Vegeta in this chapter. How he just gave energy to Goku like he should have, because there's really no reason for him not to. I mean, there hasn't been a reason since the Buu arc, but they still did that anyway. Like Moro sprouting extra hands, like going all in with becoming the planet and using his magic all weird and stuff. That was nice. Oh, and there's the art from, like, the art with, like, the lighting effects from page 29 all the way through, like, or at least sparsely through page 34. I thought that looked really cool. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it, really. It's a cool way to defeat Moro. And I hope Totaro doesn't fuck it up making Chapter 67 like Dragon Ball Super Episode 67. Or Dragon Ball Super Episode 40. Or the end of the Golden Frieza arc. Or like the end of the tournament wasn't stupid. Yeah. And he actually makes it good. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I guess now on to the section where I speculate on what could happen next. I guess mostly I will be focusing on a possible next arc. So as far as like what could be coming next, again, the end of like a post end of Z story could be something that he could be hinting at as a possibility. I wouldn't rule that out. I'm not sure if it's that likely to happen, but it could. A Planet Sadala arc would be something cool that he could do. I'm not sure if he teased that in the anime, because it's been a while since I read through the early chapters of Dragon Ball Super. But I think it would be cool if we could get Vegeta or Goku going to Universe 6 and make an arc out of that. Especially if it were just Vegeta. That could be, you could make that interesting. Maybe involve Frost or Hit or someone like that. To give the more meathead people in the audience a reason to stay invested. As far as Chapter 67, what do we think is most likely to happen? I'm thinking we're gonna have either everything will wrap up and maybe Like we see some members of Galactic Patrol cleaning up the mess that Moro left, or something like that. I think we're most likely going to get something on like Miris and like what's going to happen going forward, because Whis and Beerus just kind of let that happen. I guess Miris killed himself, but yeah, that could be something that we might see going forward. What else? As far as chapter 67, it'll probably be somewhat chill. We'll get to see some interactions between Beerus, Whis, and the Grand Priest. And we'll probably start setting up the next arc. Unless Toyotaro completely drops the ball and is like, actually, Moro got stronger because of reasons. But I don't think that'll happen. I have faith in Toyotaro. There's no way that he drops a chapter this good and then completely fucks it up in 1 month's time. He can't be that bad. Yeah. I don't think there's really anything else I want to say. It's a good chapter, great ending to this arc. You should read it. Oh yeah, and there's a little announcement saying I'm going to tack on the end of this. I'll mention this next month as well. But I'm hoping that because college is going to be taking a break coming up in like 2-ish weeks for like an entire month, I might actually be able to get some videos done. I haven't fully decided on all the videos that I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to try and get at least 4 videos out, if possible. I want to try and get 6, but I'm not sure if I can manage that. Yeah. If you're interested at all in maybe a video on like DBS and comparing it to Boruto, like the idea of a civil war for Dragon Ball Super, a video on Momoshiki, and maybe a video on Weather Report. Or Goten Trunks, I don't know. Because I got like at least a dozen video ideas I just haven't had time to make. So, yeah. And there's one I'm really excited to do is Super Saiyan Blue is underrated. That'll be a fun video to make. And it probably won't be at all like you're expecting it's gonna be. Well, I mean, it might be. If you're playing on 4D chess and, you know, and you know where I'll be going with the video, but yeah, hopefully I'll be doing art stream soon. If you guys are interested in that. Won't be a Inosuke, because I finished Inosuke and posted that like, when was that? I think 3 weeks ago? And I posted another digital drawing after that. That being Killer Queen from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Time is Unbreakable. Yeah, I think I posted that around, around Election Day? Or not around, I think like after the presidential election was finished. So, yeah. I guess I don't really have anything else to say. Oh yeah, gonna see about changing my name soon to make it less like generic Dragon Ball YouTuber and more unique. I don't know what I'm gonna go with right now, but preferably when I start cooking up those 4 to 6 videos I'm planning on making over the course, to be rolled out over the course of December, if at all possible, then you'll know by then. But if possible, next month I'll have that decided on. Anyway, I'm done talking. Go read Dragon Ball Super. And go play Yokai Watch 2, stay on Momoshiki, and I will see you next time.